What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm NONPFIXION. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell to stay up to date on all content going down on this channel. Appreciate you, love you. Now to the video.
Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is non-fiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, you were entertaining me.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION, and thank you guys for pressing play. So we got the newest trailer from Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, brought to us by Marvel Studios. And here's the one thing I want to say. I feel like that what we see in the first couple of trailers, and the snippets that we've seen pop up here and there, I'm hoping this thing don't make me get teary-eyed. Because I feel like someone's going to perish, and I don't want no one to. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know most of them are going to probably move on, and a couple of them are going to head over to DC, which is totally understandable because James Gunn is over at the head of DC, and they have great relationships. So I totally understand that. It's part of the business. But I don't want them to die, man. I don't want them to die. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I don't like about Marvel and DC films. They kill off people too quick, and you don't let their stories develop sometimes, even though they've had a lot of time to develop their stories, and we've got a lot of time with them, some great laughs, some emotional moments, but I'm just not ready. Just not ready for that. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think may happen, and will we get by the time we get to this movie, will we still have all the Guardians, or will we have new Guardians? That's the one. Will we have new Guardians? So let's get into the video. Let's pull it up. Let's get it ready, man, because I don't know if I'm really ready to let them go just yet. I really like these characters. This is a series of characters, just like other ones, where I had just started reading the Guardians of the Galaxy when they mentioned what I think like a year and a half out that they were going to start doing Guardians of the Galaxy as Volume 1 with James Gunn. So I started reading the first series of the actual releases online. I had it on my phone, read all the first ones. That's how I knew different things about them, but I really come to like these characters, even though the characters are different from what we see in the comics. There's bits and pieces of them that are the same from the comics as is in live action, but there are pieces that are different. You know what I'm saying? Stories have to be told to be more exciting, so things will change. The one change I do not like is Drax. I still will sit by that and die on that hill every day. The Drax change I did not like. But this is going to be a tough one as well. So let's just get into it, and thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Oh, also, we are this close to 2K subscribers. We're at 1,916. So if you're doing the channel, be true to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Truly appreciate you. And notification bell. We try to put out videos all week long. There's no set schedule. When things drop, we try to react to them when we can, and sometimes we're a little bit late. Sometimes we're a day or two late because of life and how life happens, but we do still get the reactions out there, and we have other content coming. Trust me, it's coming. But just so you guys see, so this right here, this is what I need you guys' help with. 98% of you guys are not subscribed. That is a very big number. That's high. I did not. When I looked at that, I was like, oh my goodness. And and we're gradually getting more and more subscribers, which is interesting. But I just help people out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Once again, thank you. Let's get to the video. Appreciate you guys though, seriously, for this coming. Check it out. Your time is definitely it's loved and appreciated.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians. Met a girl.
Swole ass group.
That girl died, but then she came back. Came back a total dick.
Oh, please. He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
Tell me that Nebula has not been one of the best parts of the Guardians once she joined it. Her acting, her lines, her delivery, just her overall being has been beautiful. Even in like the movies where all the Avengers together, she was just so good in her subtle parts. I loved her.
my sacred mission
Mm.
is to create the perfect society.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just hated things the way they are.
Every time I see them in them suits, I just think Among Us. Or Skittles. Like, I just see, I don't know, man. It's just funny.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Incinerate them.
We were always searching for a family.
Yeah, that's Rocket's boo thing. Oh.
Are you ready for one last ride?
We'll all fly away together.
Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's
Do
ridiculous.
not bring me into this. Knock it off!
Never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
So I know every time it gets to where we at, let's go. Every time it gets to this scene, I think this is the beginning of the movie. I think this is the beginning of the movie. I think when we start, he's gonna be going through a drunken phase because of him missing his boo thing. You know what I'm saying? 100%. It's gonna be him missing Gamora or not having, because by the time we see her and them together, that's gonna probably be just before the middle of the movie. They're gonna have found each other, truly found each other, and but I think that is. Let me go back to a full shot because I don't think. Let's see.
And beautiful.
Yeah, see, she's not in this shot, so I think this is the beginning of the movie. Yeah, it's the beginning of the movie, and that's him just drunk. He's not injured. He's not hurt. This is the beginning of the movie. That's what I truly feel that. But when we get to, oops, no, don't want CC. This, everyone for a long time thought it was Rocket. I don't think it's Rocket. Just because of how he has been off screen, I think it's Drax. I think he's so done with everything that Marvel's willing to write him out the story. Like, let him go. That's like his, even though Rock is like his brother to his family, but I feel like it's Drax. And, you hate to see these ending scenes like this where the way they're battling and parts of them are burned or missing. You just know they're getting their asses kicked. You know what I'm saying? For whatever is going on, they're getting their asses kicked. And oh god, I just remembered her name, but I forgot it. So when Rocket was worked on and created, she was also done the same way, and that is his life partner. That is like his life partner in the comics, I believe. If I remember correctly, that's his life partner, and that's why when they see each other, I don't know if they're gonna write it that way, where if they're friends or he forgot their life partners, but that's his life partner. Let me see. Yeah, it's interesting how they're showing it from the point of view of Rocket, because I think the first one, it was kind of the point of view of Drax because of how the emphasis was about him getting revenge for his wife and daughter. But it was, for the most part, that's what it was. But it was still an overall arching story going into Avengers: Infinity War and all of those films. So that arc became everyone's arc, and not just about Drax. But the beginning really was about Drax's story. What do y'all? So what is everyone's thoughts? Where is it at? Yeah. See, when I see this, I wonder if they're really gonna give Drax more of his actual physical abilities to be able to fight him, because this dude is super strong. He has an Infinity Stone on his forehead. Like he has a piece of Infinity Stone on his forehead, so he's not gonna be no sep. No, he's not gonna be easy to run over. So in that situation, they I think they might have scared him up a little bit in power on the story. I think you kind of have to be able to compete with this with how much he's bringing. You know what I'm saying? So this I think this movie is going to be very emotional for a lot of us who have bought into this story and bought into these characters and have found a fondness or a love for them because of either you read the comics or just you watched the first and you just fell in love with the characters and with who they are as, people, you know what I'm saying? Or creatures. But when we get to the end of this story, man, I feel like it's gonna be like Infinity War. That there's gonna be some crying. There's definitely gonna be some crying going on. I really, like I said, I really don't want anyone to be taken away, but I do feel like we're gonna lose. At least, I'm thinking Drax for sure. At first, I thought Rocket because of how they were pushing the trailers and all the promotion was kind of pushing that way. But now I'm thinking Drax, and I could be totally wrong. But that's like where my gut feeling is coming from, and I've kind of been right a couple of times. Kind of been right. Like I was right about Doom supposed to be in Black Panther, but they wrote him out, so I was right about that. I was right about Iron Man dying. I was right about that. I called that 6 months before. Actually, I called that 16 months before that movie came out. Well, not 16 months, but like a year before that movie came out, and then you know, the story of Black Panther kind of called it, but they end up changing it because of the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and also Doctor Strange. I still feel like that seventh chair wasn't Superior Iron Man. I still feel like it was somebody else, but that's the story for another day. Anyways, I appreciate you for watching this video. I appreciate you for taking the time to press play. My name is Not Fiction. Link in the description for all this information right here and for this video here. Let's close that. Don't be that way. Yeah, so this movie comes out on May 5th. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, written and directed by James Gunn. Only in theaters. Another movie is only in theaters, which will be interesting. So most likely these movies will probably run in theaters for 3 months, 3.5, maybe 4 months before they get sent down. And it might be even shorter because of everything after the panoramic has shortened extensively, where some movies are just doing 25 between 25 and 45 days, depending on how it's hit the theaters. This movie will probably start off really strong and probably will fade off around week 6 to 7 and start getting slower numbers and maybe pushed into Disney Plus platform about week 8, 9, and 10. So appreciate you. I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and don't forget, like the video. Appreciate you. Love you. We out, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today. Peace.